So there's quite a debate about whether ivory should be burned or not. I was here at the first ivory burn in 1989, which took place, a few hundred meters from where we're standing. For those few years after the ban came in 1989, the ivory prices went down, poaching went down, elephant numbers began to consolidate or increase.
1989, we fought so hard for the ivory trade ban. And it was the burning of the ivory that helped to bring that message to the world that, these tusks should not be for sale. And by putting them on the market, you're only stimulating demand. We were successful, the numbers of elephants increased.
What happened in '89 is the price of ivory collapsed. The market just disappeared. All of a sudden, in some of the major markets in the UK, in the US, in Japan, it was no longer fashionable to have ivory. People felt ashamed to have ivory, and so the markets just dried up. So what we'd like to see come out of this is for people to feel ashamed of having ivory or buying ivory.
The messaging to people who say that we should just, sell these tusks, put them on the market, and use the money for conservation is that by doing that, you're saying it's okay to buy ivory. How can you put them on the market and say people buy these, and then say you shouldn't be buying ivory? You can't have it both ways.
There is no intrinsic value in ivory. Ivory is only valuable on the elephant.
I've observed the highs and lows of the ivory trade, the highs being the ban in 1989, and then a whole series of lows since that time when siren voices came along and said, you know what, we can have a legal trade, we can have our cake and eat it too, we can trade ivory, we can control that trade, we can control poaching. And quite honestly, it's been a mistake from start to finish, and I hope that the significance of today is that Kenya, and in a sense on behalf of probably hundreds if not billions of people around the world, feel that there is no place for a commercial trade in ivory, that this is over. And from Born Free's point of view, I hope almost that this will drive us out of business, that this will be the final signal that the world is going to take this issue seriously, and it won't be something that we come back to in 20 or 30 years' time.